Are you tired of being insecure and you want your confident self to bloom? Well, this video is for you because I've got tips on how you can overcome insecurity. Before we dive into the video, let us describe what is insecurity. An insecure person in general. Insecurity for me, I feel like, is the fear of. I had this fear in high school that I would never wear short dresses or short skirts because I had very dark marks on my legs, and I am a brown skinned person, but I am on the middle side. I'm not light, I'm not very dark, so you can actually see the spots if I have spots on my body, and that has blocked me from wearing whatever it is that I wanted. I always felt insecure about that. Now let's get into the tips. Tip number one, stop taking yourself too seriously. If you take yourself too seriously, you'll be insecure about a lot of things. You'll be insecure about when you walk into a room, is everybody watching me? Or what do people think about what I'm wearing? Well, they can have an opinion about what you're wearing, but they're not going to be thinking about what you did or what you said the whole day. They have their own lives, and the minute they see it, they will see something now and react on it and move on to the next one. So do not take yourself that seriously. Number two, learn to look for validation within yourself. When you validating yourself, it means that you're filling your cup, that no matter what anybody else says about you from the outside, it doesn't really sit with you. It doesn't really matter what other people say about you because you have already filled your cup with good things, with good things. Because imagine if you waited for anybody else to validate you and you didn't validate yourself. Imagine if they say negative about you, negative things about you. How are you going to feel? You're going to be filled with that negativity. However, if you started yourself validating yourself, assuring yourself that you are enough, you are precious, you are kind, you are beautiful, you are unique in your own way, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. If you did that for yourself, no matter what anyone would say, it wouldn't matter because you already know who you are from the core. Number three, treat yourself with love and care. You know, we always want to be caregivers, doing things for other people, and we forget about ourselves, and we are left feeling insecure because we want other people to do things for us. We want reassurance and attention from other people, but yet we don't even give ourselves that attention and care and love. We need to give ourselves care and love. We need to get to know ourselves. Get to know yourself, know what you like and dislike, know your tolerance and your zero tolerance. Know things about you that nobody can know. Don't let people tell you things about yourself, things that you should know as yourself, things that you can tolerate, things that you can handle, and set the bar very high for yourself because this is what I want, this is what I cannot tolerate, this is what I'm able to tolerate. Those sort of things. Spend time with yourself, do things for yourself, be gracious to yourself, be kind to yourself. That's how you get to learn yourself and be okay with what and who you are. Number four, accept the things that you cannot change. You know, if we said that and believed that, we'd be so much further in life. Remember, like I mentioned, my legs, if I believe that this is something I cannot change, that I must accept it, I would have been happier. I would have worn whatever I wanted whenever I wanted instead of restricting myself, instead of not living my life because I'm stuck with those legs that I don't even want, but they're with me. I needed to accept them sooner than later because they are mine. I can't change them and I can't take them away. Yes, I can try and make the spots lighter by using products which I've had over the years. But back then, I didn't even know there were such products that could help me, and I didn't even have the financial capacity to buy the sort of products that would be able to help me. But if I had accepted my situation a very long time ago, I would have been happier, known that is part of who I am. I needed to embrace each and every part of me. comparison is the thief of joy. When you start to compare yourself, you are going to be left feeling empty, tired, sick to your stomach, because you feel like you've done nothing in life, because you see somebody's life flourishing and they go to great lengths to get what they want, and they do, but you don't really know what they have done or what they had to go through in order to be where they are. So being insecure and thinking that, oh, I'm old in this position, I can't be working here because I'm older, and you compare yourself to the 2Ks that are arriving maybe yesterday in the job space. Well, you can't compare yourself to that person, because I can make a great example. If somebody were to say that I am old in the position that I'm in, or in the industry that I'm in, my journey was very different. I studied and I graduated, and it took me 10 years to get a job for what I graduated for. But other people, they just have a matric and they go into training whilst they are doing their degrees. So for me, my journey was different. So the experience that you would have had would be different from to mine, because when you are 4 years in, whilst you are very young from me, and I am 2 years in the working experience. So our journeys are very different, and you would be taking away the hard work that you would have put in by comparing yourself to anyone, because you've done a lot for yourself. You've done so many things in order for you to be here where you want to, where you are. But other people had it easier. Things were handed to them. You, on the other hand, things were not handed. You had to fight for things. So by comparing yourself to people, you're essentially saying that your hard work means nothing. So ladies and gentlemen, if there are in the house, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Comment on which other ways you would overcome insecurity in general. How would you boost your confidence? And I won't leave you without showing you the look of the day. This is an old dress that I bought at Shein, but I must show you. I'm just going to give you 1 star. Let me know if you like seeing the look of the day in each video, if it's something that you are liking or you don't care to see it, and I will render your wish as my command. Please subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a small channel. Please subscribe to it, and I will see you on the next one. Stay elegant, stay classy, and stay feminine.